Hi, Yasmin. Yasmin, can you turn your camera on, please?
Oh, sometime I just joined the iPad, so I'm just
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Is today any class?
Yes, I am your new teacher.
Okay.
Miss Merida asked me to take this class.
So is not any participant today? Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's you and me so far.
Yeah. I'm just waiting my computer, but it didn't work. So I just thinking to join the iPad. Maybe I'm
Yep.
just thinking my computer is not working. By the way.
Okay. Well, let's see how we go, hey?
Yeah.
And I've just put my name in. So my name is Teacher Narissa.
Okay.
You call me Narissa or teacher if you like. I don't mind.
Okay.
Where do you live, Yasmin?
I live Victoria.
Okay. Where in Victoria?
Ballarat.
Oh, Ballarat. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I used to live in Melbourne.
Okay.
Yeah, about 15 years I lived in Melbourne. I left Melbourne about 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right, so you're in Ballarat.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm in Ballarat.
Okay, well, we may as well start. So we're actually looking at letter writing today.
Okay.
And I'll just open up for you. So we are in letter writing, family matters, and it's a formal complaint letter we're looking at today. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'll open that up and we can start work on that. We have the 8 steps for letter writing. Have you got a copy of this?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so we're going to work on the request, the signal close, the close, and the signature today.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You have this information below, so we're going to go straight to the request. So this obviously is covering the opening, which is section number 1. And here, the request.
Yeah,
so we have 2 requests that we can use. And we'll wait till the assignment to find out which one will be best. So you introduce yourself. My name is, and I live or I work or I visited or whatever. I am writing to ask for or request, and here they've given an example for you. I'm writing to pay my rent is late this month, or I'm writing to ask permission to pay my rent late this month. The second request they're giving you is, I am James Kennedy and I studied at the Alexandra College in 2009, and I am writing to ask for a reference because I'm going to start a new job. So this is the template that they've given you for a thank you format as well. So you've got a few formats that you can try.
Yeah.
And then they go into the closing, the informal and the semi-formal and the formal. So here's a letter of a sample for complaint, and that's what we're focusing on today. You rent a house through an agency. The heating system has stopped working. You phoned the agency last week, but nothing's happened. So you're writing a letter to the agency now. So you're going to need to introduce yourself, explain the situation, and tell them what sort of action you'd like them to take. If you don't do that, nothing much is going to happen. All right, it's called a call to action. What are you asking them to do? So they've given us another sample here. Would you like to read that for me, please?
Yeah, sure. My name is James Smith and I am tenant at 20 Elizabeth Street, which I have rented through your agency for the past 6 months. I am writing to complain about the heating system that has not been working for over a week now. I have become increasingly frustrated with the situation since contacting your office last week by phone, where I informed Rebecca, the property manager, of the situations. The advised me that the problem
she
would be,
advised me.
yeah, she advised me that the problem would be fixed right away and that she would organize a tradesman to come.
Good girl.
However, I have not heard back from her or the tradesman, and the heating system is still broken. As it is the middle of winter, the system is desperately needed.
Yeah, okay.
So far, I am disappointed with your agency response. This is an urgent matter that you need to fix immediately, and I expect an immediate response.
Good.
If I do not hear from you, I will have to take further actions.
Right.
Yeah, I look forward to your immediate response. Your faithfully, James Smith.
Jane, actually, Jane.
Jane,
so this is that's a lady's name. So Jane Smith. Yeah. So let's have a look at have you ever had to write a letter of complaint before?
Oh yeah, I think we write like neighbor complaint.
What about?
Like if you have any issue with your neighbor, like noise issue. Yeah.
Have you had to do that?
I think I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you can complain about a barking dog as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So things like that. The real estate agent is a very common one, and getting things fixed in the house, especially if you're renting, is very common. So this is a good practice. So let's have a look at some of the vocabulary and phrases that can be used in a letter of complaint. So let's look at the opening and the complaining. And you can see that it's quite polite. It's not angry and aggressive.
Yeah.
And you're writing it in first person, so that's quite important as well. I am writing to express my dissatisfaction with blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Which is causing this issue. I am writing to express my annoyance with the noisy neighbours next door. They keep partying until 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. My little child is not able to sleep, etc., etc., etc. I am writing to complain about the service that we received at the restaurant, or the poor food that we received at the restaurant. So then you describe the problem.
Yeah.
So can you read these ones for me, please?
The problem began with the regret to inform you that there are many reasons why. Firstly, this issue has caused me. Yeah. So
a loss of income, or not being able to sleep, or it's actually cost me more money to be able to pay the electricity bill because, or the water bill because there's a leaking pipe. So you can go on and explain all of that sort of thing. And again, here's further explanation. The broken pipes are becoming increasingly frustrating because, etc., etc., etc. And this is due to the noisy neighbours and their truck that ran over the front yard this morning, something like that. This is a result of the plumber next door smashing the pipes. When this happened, this happened.
Yep.
So some suggestions, in other words, how you want them to fix it and what you're going to do if they don't. So let's have a look at some. Can you read these ones, please?
Yeah. Unless this is resolved, I/B shall take matter further.
Yep.
Perhaps it would be a good idea to.
Yeah.
I suggest that you. Do you think it would be a good idea to?
Yep.
You might want to look into.
Yep.
We expect a letter of explanation and a
Oh, good try. Substantial
refund.
Yeah. So they may not, substantial means it may not necessarily be all of it. It may be all and some more money that we have paid. That's what we want you to give us back.
Like half reasonable amount?
Substantial actually means a generous amount. So they may actually be asking for the money that it has cost us to pay for this and more.
Okay.
And more. So that's what substantial means. It's usually means generous or more than what I have paid. Okay. So how do you express your dissatisfaction? You can say that your attitude is negligent. So the fact that the agent hasn't followed through, therefore their attitude is negligent. This is not to the standard that I expect from this agency. Or I am extremely disappointed with the service we have received from this agency. In closing, let's have a look at these two sayings.
I hope we can resolve this matter. If you require any additional information, please do not hesitate to contact me.
Good job. Yeah. Okay. So we have two letters here that we can actually practice, and we'll talk about it, and then we'll move on to the next activity. So we've got a little bit that we can play with. Okay. So practice number 1, write a letter of complaint. Use the expressions that you've learned from the class. All right. So you've rented a van from a car rental company.
Yes.
The air conditioner has stopped working. Now, you and I both know how hot it gets in Melbourne in summertime. So not good enough. You phoned the company a week ago and the car has not been repaired. So now you're going to write a letter to the company and you're going to introduce yourself, explain the situation, and say what action you would like to, or the company to take. So let's go back to the openings. Yeah. What car company would you like to rent from? You can make one up if you want.
V-Line, something.
All right, yep.
Yeah.
So what are you going to use, or what do you think would be a suitable way to actually introduce yourself in this letter? And let's have a look at these ones that we've got here. What would be a suitable way that you would actually...
I am writing to express my dissatisfaction with your car agency.
Right.
Yeah.
And how would you then go on to explain the problem or the complaint? So don't forget, you've got to let them know what the issue is and then describe it.
Yeah, I'm writing to complain about for the cooling system is not working properly.
Yeah, it stopped working.
Yeah, cooling system is not working properly.
Yep. Okay, so then why is that a problem? Why is that bad?
It's
need to explain.
Yeah.
So what happens in the middle of summer when the air conditioning stops working?
Can you look the question again?
Yeah. So I want you to imagine that you're sitting in your car.
Yeah.
Do you have any family with you? Do you
Yeah.
have children and brothers and sisters with you?
Yeah.
How many?
2.
2. And do you have a husband?
Yes.
And do you have your mother or father with you?
No.
Okay, so altogether there are 4 of you.
Yep.
Okay, so imagine they're all in the car with you, and it's in the middle of summer. It's a really hot summer's day, and the air conditioning has stopped. And you've got to keep driving for another 2 hours.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. So how do you think that's going to make you feel? And how do you think everybody else is going to feel? And what is that trip now going to be like?
It's horrible.
Yeah, right. So you said because the air conditioning system was not working, our trip became increasingly frustrated because what happened?
Because its temperature is too high.
Yeah.
And we open the window, but it's not enough cooling.
Right. How did everybody react? Did they end up getting more cranky and angry during the day?
Yeah.
Right. So you can talk about how frustrating it was to try and drive the car with everybody being cranky.
Yes.
You may mention that you had to stop lots of times to give people a break, but it was difficult because it was just as hot outside as what it was inside the car.
Yeah.
So it made your trip longer. So think of the frustration and the anger and how uncomfortable being in that situation would have been, and try and make them understand that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So tell them the trip took a lot longer than necessary.
Yeah.
Children became extremely agitated and uncomfortable. Which made driving the car difficult and maybe even dangerous because you had yelling kids, crying kids all the time. I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
How old are your children?
Yeah, it's big. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going. Yeah.
So, think of some things, write a few ideas down of what would happen.
Okay.
And how it made you feel.
Uh-huh.
You can talk about, because it's a long trip.
Okay. So is not any other student?
No, it looks like it's just you and me.
Oh,
I don't know where everybody else is.
Because he's late class, maybe that's why he's not joining?
I don't know. I don't know.
So, okay, but okay.
I'll have to ask Miss Nerida when I finish.
Yeah, it's lots
unusual because she told me there would be lots of people.
Yeah, it's yesterday I think it's 18 people here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
That's why today is my computer camera is not working.
Right.
And I can't write on the iPad. Sometimes iPad is not compatible to this course.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So if I want to write, so I just log
yeah,
in
you're going to need to submit a letter in this lesson today. So
I can log in my computer.
Can you? Is it working?
No, this maybe I just log in my computer.
Yeah, and don't use the camera on the iPad. Is it working?
Oh, I just try to connect.
Okay. So while that's trying to connect, have you looked at the suggestions? Here we go. We got you coming in again on the computer. There's going to be two of you.
Sorry?
I said there's going to be two of you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I just got to join. This, can I close iPad? You're not.
Sure. Is the camera going to work on the computer?
Not computer camera is not working.
We'll keep the camera on the iPad so that we can talk and
Okay.
do the activity on your computer.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so just open the ELTS student portal, log in, and then you'll be able to do the activity.
Okay.
Because you have to submit a letter today. So you don't necessarily have to join today's class on your computer.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can write on the computer, but
yes.
I just use the camera.
Yes, so stay on the Zoom on your iPad and you can close the Zoom down on your computer.
So if I don't want, can I write on the computer?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah.
So how far are you up to in the letter?
I'm just
Can you type fast or can you write fast?
No, I just write fast. That's why I'm thinking to, because my typing speed is not very good.
Right.
I'm just writing my pad, so I'll just let you
Okay.
know.
I'll give you a couple of more minutes and then we can read it out and see how you're going.
Yeah, because I just opened. Can you show me the title?
Yeah. So
letter writing. Yeah.
There. M6 and 7. Letter writing, formal complaint letter. Did you find it?
Oh, no, I didn't. You just move this one here so I can
All right, hang on.
look the
Let's go back
screen.
there.
Yeah.
All right. So, have you found that page?
I don't know where is gone my. This,
All right. Well, let's keep moving forward. Otherwise, we're going to spend all the time looking for stuff.
yeah. That's why I just thinking. Is
So there's the sample letter you can have a look at as well.
yeah, I find it.
Yay. Well done.
Yeah, you rent a van. Yes, yeah, I find it.
Good girl. All right, I'll give you a couple more minutes and then let's have a look at what you've got so far. All right, how are you going?
Just 5 minutes to.
I'll give you 2 more. All right, 1 more minute to go. All right, how are you going?
I didn't finish my all this one. Just
Okay,
half.
well,
Yeah.
read out what you got.
Yeah. My name is Yasmin Kamal. I am writing this letter to draw your attention
Mhm.
to a problem with the car I hired from your V-Line company.
Good.
The cooling system of the car stopped working the day after. I traveled quite a lot this terrible heat, and I just want to continue. Yeah.
Sure. So just tell me, what would you say?
What can I say again?
Yeah.
So
you want to, yeah.
I
You
want to say
see this part, or do you want to see the letter?
so I just finished half, and so far I am disappointed with the agency response. Yeah, because I complained it and then I just write down this one.
Right.
Next. Yeah.
So make sure that you tell them that you phoned.
Yeah.
And nothing happened.
Yeah.
Okay. And then go on with the suggestion and expressing your dissatisfaction.
Yes.
So
yes.
would you like this part to stay up here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a few more minutes
Okay.
for practice.
Okay.
So just have a think about Yasmin as well.
Yeah, I just try to write the complaint.
Yep, that's fine. Just letting you know too, try to think about letting them know whether you hired the car for personal use.
Okay.
That means that you had the family with you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or whether you used it for business and it made business more difficult. So just have a think about those two things that you could mention as well.
Okay.
So just have a think about it. I know this is pretend, but in this letter, think about whether you're with the family or whether you hired the car for business.
Maybe I just think I car for my personal reason, maybe.
For your family, or for personal
my-
use, or for business? What do you think would happen?
Maybe going for a walk, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you can say, I used it for work.
Yeah.
And then they sort of have an understanding automatically that some of the problems that you may have had and the impact that may have had, even though you're going to explain.
Yeah.
All right, one more minute. All right, what have you got? Yasmin?
Yes. Yeah, I just tried to write.
Just go from where we finished last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said it's very hard. A lots of the travel.
Uh-huh.
I phoned your agency. It has not been sorted out. I am hoping that you would fix or replace it if possible.
Yep.
Because I am hurry with my work.
Yep.
Yep. And next part is said that the action you would like to company to take.
Right.
So, can I finish this part?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we'll read through it, because at 8 o'clock you're going to now write your own letter and submit it as your assignment. So I want to do some corrections with you in that one.
Okay. Is another assignment is
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
is practice. I'll just
Yeah.
quickly show you.
Okay.
So this is the assignment.
Okay.
Staying in a hotel in a large city. All right. The heating and cooling system was inadequate, which means it wasn't working properly. And you need to write a letter to the manager of the hotel.
So this one is assignment submission. Okay.
This one has to be submitted. The one we're working on now is practice. And let me just check this one. And so we have a video we can watch as well about closing the letter if we need to.
Okay.
So I'll give you a couple more minutes to finish that.
Okay.
And then we will polish it up for you. So I put the closing up for you here if you needed it. Couple more minutes to go. One more minute.
I just write, this is it. Say what the action you would like to company to take. So I'm writing according to rental agreement. I am entitled to have a solution to this problem.
Yep.
Just thinking to, I would be grateful if you could repair the car conditioner system.
Yep.
Within 24 hours. If not,
Good.
I would have to register complaint to the consumer.
Good.
Consumer
The
affair.
yes, consumer affairs.
Yeah.
Excellent. So can you read it from top to bottom, and we will go through your
And
sentences and things like that.
I look forward to hearing you soon. And
Hearing from you. Let's have a look at the close. So I hope we can resolve this matter, or if you require any additional information, please do not hesitate to contact me. I look forward to hearing from you. Is a little bit casual, so we want something a bit more formal. So have a look at these two options here.
Okay. I hope we can
resolve this matter. And I would actually say in there, quickly. I hope we can resolve this matter quickly.
This matter quickly, yeah. If you need any,
well, these are two different options you have. You don't have to use both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's have a look at the sample that they gave us here. So he's, yeah, I look forward to immediate response. Yours faithfully.
You're sincerely or you're faithfully?
Well, let's run with this because it's here. If we have time, we'll have a look at the video and see what advice that they actually offer. But let's run with this because that's what they've actually given you. I think sincerely is a little bit more personal.
Okay.
Than faithfully. That's my personal opinion, but we'll check it afterwards. You can also say with regards.
Okay.
That's another formal way that you can actually sign it without being personal at all. With regards. All right, so from the top, what have you got?
Yeah, I just write here.
Did you do an introduction as well?
Yes, dear sir. Dear sir, my name is Yasmin Kamal. I am writing this letter to draw your attention to a problem with the car I hired from your V-Line company.
Good.
The cooling system of the car stopped working the day after that day, not day after.
Yep, that's more succinct. Good.
Yeah, that day. I travel quite a lot in this terrible heat.
Yep.
I phone your agency. It has not been sorted out. I am hoping that you would fix or replace it. My car. It was
right.
Yes.
Okay, so the only thing that I would do is let's go back to and let's work on this. I would talk. You've told them that you phoned them. I would give them the information of the person you spoke to and their job title. That's quite important. So I spoke to Sarah at the front office.
Okay, I just
make it up. But you will remember that if this actually does happen and you do actually speak to somebody, write their name down and ask them.
I just said I phone your agency. So
yeah, I phoned your office last week. They've said that here, but they've also said that you've spoken to somebody and they've given the title. So that might actually be quite important.
Okay.
Yeah. The more, well, not necessarily the more information, but give them information so that they actually know that you actually have rung and spoken to somebody instead of it sounding like it's flippant. So they need to know that you have spoken to somebody at the office.
So
the person
I can write the I phone your office.
Yep.
I talk Sam, maybe.
Yeah, I spoke to Sam.
I spoke to Sam. Yeah.
Yeah, from front office. And he advised me that we would send a new car, something like that. or I would be able to book it in to be repaired. However, I have not heard back as to where I need to take the car to get fixed. And the cooling system is still not working. I'm just looking at this content here.
Yeah.
So have a look that they've said you're very frustrated. They've said that you've phoned. They've said who you spoke to and their title. They've told you what the office suggested, which was all of this information here. And you're now telling them, but that hasn't happened.
Okay.
And I still have the problem.
Okay, I'll follow. Maybe next next topic I'll follow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't look this one. I just looked the question. That's why.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Because they've given you a lot of information. You have all of these here that you can choose from as well.
Yeah.
And you have all of these here to choose from as well. So they've given you a lot of information.
Yeah, next time I'll look this one also. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes I just look the question, what's the topic, and then write by myself.
Yeah,
not following this guideline.
Yeah, be careful of that one, because they are definitely wanting you to write it to a formula. Okay. So they are wanting to make sure that you say certain things this part of the letter, certain things in this part of the letter, certain things in this part of the letter, because they've told you that's how. And they've told you by saying this sort of thing. And they've told you by giving you this information here.
Yeah.
Okay. So they definitely want you, when you open the letter and you start your complaint, that you actually write it like this and you use these words. When you describe it, you write it like this and you use these words. So they definitely, you're going to lose marks if you don't follow the formula.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to encourage you. It's a big hint. It's like, hey, the answer is over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in exam, if you write without any notes, so just mind is thinking. Yeah. So
grab the information in your head and make sure that it's following the formula.
Yeah, maybe we can memorize this line.
You can. Just remember that maybe at the opening and the complaint is I am writing.
Yeah.
And describing, well, that tells you that you've got to describe the problem. Then you've got to explain what happened.
Yep.
Then the suggestion. Then you saying, I'm really disappointed, and then finishing the letter. So maybe if you learn the headings, that might help. So let's have a quick discussion about this one. What ideas could you use for this one? So your family recently stayed in a hotel in a large city. The weather was unusual and the heating and cooling system was inadequate. So you need to give the detail. Number one, they want you to write a letter to the manager of the hotel. That's important. Okay. They want you to give the details of what went wrong.
Okay.
They want you to explain what you had to do to overcome the problem and say what action you would like the manager to take. So let's talk about that. So let's have a look.
Okay.
In the opening and the complaint part, I am writing to
my dissatisfaction with your hotel.
Or the room that we stayed in, and you could even say room 509 that
with
we
your
stayed
hotel,
in.
like no hotel in room number 202.
Yep. And you might want to say whether it was the Melbourne hotel, the Sydney hotel.
Okay.
Okay, because if it's a big hotel chain, let them know where you stayed in. So the Melbourne hotel, room 202, what happened?
Is a cooling system is not working.
Yep.
When I arrive, I call the reception.
Yep.
But someone says it's fixed, but I didn't hear anyone to come my
Right.
room. Yeah.
Okay. So now that we've got some of that, let's go back and have a look at this letter. So my name is Yaslin.
Yep.
I stayed at the Melbourne
Novotel
room.
in Melbourne, room number 222.
Yep.
And the problem,
which I stayed in last Friday.
which
Okay,
I stayed in last Friday.
Yep. I am
writing to complain about cooling system.
Yep.
That has not been working
since we got here.
Yeah, just not working.
Since we arrived, probably would be good.
Yeah, since
we arrived. Yeah.
I called the reception.
Yep.
It has become frustrating with the situation since contacting your reception.
Yep.
But reception,
where I was informed. Now, what do they usually send up? It's called room service usually.
Yeah, where I inform room service and maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, but, so you can either, so let me just backpedal a bit. So where you would have spoken to would have been reception, so you're correct.
Yes.
They informed me that room service would come up and fix it.
Yep.
Or they informed me that a repairman would come up and fix it within the hour.
Yeah.
Okay. So she advised me that the problem would be fixed right away or within the hour.
Yep.
Okay. And that a tradesman would come. So you can nearly copy this template and these words. All right.
Yeah.
However, that did not happen.
However, I have not heard back whole week.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And the heating and cooling system is still broken. Yeah. Now you can decide if it's the middle of winter or the middle of summer. It's up to you, but you can say whether it made your trip enjoyable or not, or it made your stay enjoyable or not. You decide how you want to word that. Then how would you say this?
So far, I am disappointed with your agency response.
All right, so we're talking about a hotel. Yeah, good.
Reception response.
Yep.
This is an urgent matter, not urgent. Urgent matter that you need to fix immediately, and I expect an immediate response.
Right.
If I do not hear from you, I will have to take further action. No.
Right. Okay. So how can you make this relevant to the hotel?
I can say that this matter was urgent, but is not fixed.
Well, let's have a look at some of the suggestions they've said. So they've actually said it was not up to standard, or I'm extremely disappointed with my stay at your hotel.
Yeah, I'm extremely disappointed to stay at your hotel. Yeah.
Yeah, with stay at your hotel, and I expected better service.
Yep.
Okay, so that's similar to what they've said there. If I do not hear from you, I will have to take further action. So in here, we can actually expand on that and say, I would like a generous refund. Yeah. So much like the vocabulary up here that they used. So what did they use here? Complaint, experience result. I'm asking for fish. What did they say? Where do we find that word? Hang on. Substantial refund. So you can say, I expect a letter of apology and a substantial refund. Or you could say, what could you ask the hotel to do as a way of apologising? What was something you would ask the manager to do for you?
Maybe he can refund some money.
Yeah, refund. You could ask for a substantial refund.
Yep.
Or you could ask for a full refund.
Maybe.
What's something else you could ask the manager for?
Maybe next time I'll come, you can give me better service.
Or next time I come, I have a complimentary stay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Would be better. So you're asking them for a full, you can ask for a full refund, or you can ask for a complimentary night stay.
Yeah.
Or you can ask for a letter of apology. You decide. What would you like them to give you?
Okay.
What do you think, Yasmin?
I'm just thinking to maybe next time I'll come, you can give me complimentary 2 days stay. Yeah.
Good. Okay. I expect my next visit, a 2-day complimentary visit stay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Or I expect a complimentary night's accommodation, something like that. So you need to think about what you think would be suitable for this situation, 1 night or 2 nights. Okay. If I do not hear from you, I will have to take this further. So they've given us great information here. And the closing, I look forward to your immediate response, which is very similar to what they've said down here.
Yes.
Okay. And as we've discussed as well, yours faithfully, regards, kind regards, Jane Smith or Yasmin.
Yep.
All right. So, excuse me, taking all of that information, you've now got half an hour, to work on this assignment here.
Okay.
And to submit it at the end of the lesson. So basically, what we just talked about, the hotel and the complimentary and speaking to the manager, now you get to write it.
Okay.
All right. Do you want me to keep this up for you to use? Hang on, this one.
Okay.
Do you want me to keep this here so you can look at it?
Okay.
Yeah, will that help?
Okay. Is 9 o'clock is finish time?
No, 8:30 is finish time. 9:30 is finish time.
Okay. But my husband is waiting for dinner.
No.
So
My dinner is sitting on the table too. Yeah, we finish in another half an hour.
Can I submit maybe late night after dinner?
Well, that's up to you. We've still got to finish class. We've still got to sit here for half an hour for class. So you may as well get it done now. Can you just tell your husband it's going to be half an hour?
Okay. Okay, just.
And then we write really quickly and get it all done in class. Is he okay?
Okay, I'll write here.
All right. So if you get it all done in class, it's all finished, and then you can just go cook dinner for hubby.
So can I write down on my notebook?
If you write, yeah, that's no problems. But it may mean that you need to spend extra time after class to submit it.
Okay, so where I submit? Okay, I'll go the.
So hang on, let me go here.
Can you show me? Okay.
Yeah, so you should have a button here that tells you to.
Okay, I just write down. Yeah, this is the timed writing formal complaint letter. Yeah,
For
is
your
here.
what, sorry? Yeah. Yes, for your complaint letter, correct.
Your family recently stayed in hotel in a large city. The
Yep.
weather was very unusual. Yeah, okay, I'll just write here.
Yep, so you have half an hour to do it. So that's why you have to do it now in class.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, I'll just going to write here.
Yeah. So if I put this letter up for you, you can use this one.
Okay.
And I will stop my video so that you can concentrate. All right, so just letting you know you've got about 15 minutes left.
So
Keeps
some
moving.
iPad is moving. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see. Right, 10 minutes to go, Yasmin. All right, 5 minutes to go, Yasmin.
Okay, I try to finish.
Yep. How are you going? Did you want to check anything with me?
I just try to finish last para.
Oh, good girl. Go for it.
I'm just thinking to, I just say the refund. I would like to refund. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, you can say that if you like. I would like a full refund. One more minute to go. Can you do it? Can you do it?
My typing speed is also not very good.
All right, so that's time and class is officially finished. So would you like to quickly read your letter to me before you send it?
I just one more minute.
Sure. As long as your husband's happy to wait one more minute. How did you go?
I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to your immediate response. What do you think?
Both are adequate and both are fine. So it's up to you. What do you feel comfortable with?
I am not sure, but I write it.
Okay,
Uh,
that's fine.
Okay, so can I
Both will be
submit?
yeah, both will be correct. So that's no problems at all.
Okay,
Excellent.
my
All right,
laptop.
I'm going to stop sharing now.
Yeah, sure.
So you should be able to just submit that.
Okay.
And then you've done your homework. Well done.
Yeah.
And you've done your assignment, and you can go and have dinner and enjoy yourself for the evening.
Yeah, thank you for your help.
You're
Sorry,
welcome.
I forgot your name.
Narissa. I put it in the
Narissa.
chat. Yeah.
In
ERISSA.
Narissa.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
And
you,
I might
Narissa.
see you next week, hey?
Yeah, sure.
All
Okay.
right, Yasmin. Have a great night.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.